iPhone 7 versus Samsung Galaxy Note 5 coming up right now. Let's go. What is up, guys? Nick here from Everything Tech, helping you to master your technology, and welcome to the Apple iPhone 7 versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 5. Now, I know the first thing you're probably thinking is, why are you comparing the small iPhone 7 to the Galaxy Note 5? You should be comparing the iPhone 7 Plus to the Note 5, which I already did on the channel, and I'm doing this one because some people have a specific question. I got a Samsung Galaxy Note 5, I don't like it, or I'm just ready for an upgrade. Should I get that small iPhone 7 Plus or iPhone 7? I want something smaller here. So these are specific kind of videos for specific kind of people asking specific kind of questions. So let's begin with a boot up test on both devices. 3, 2, 1. Now, the Samsung Galaxy Note 5, unlike my Galaxy S7, is an Exynos chipped variant. So this is more like the quicker version of Samsung here, because Samsung creates the Exynos chip for their hardware, so it's very well optimized here, and the Galaxy Note 5 does lose the boot up test to the iPhone 7. The iPhone 7 with its A10 quad-core Fusion chip is one of the fastest devices in the world. If not, it might be the fastest smartphone in the world, the iPhone 7. I actually seen somewhere that it was, but don't quote me on that here. But with the Note 5, you're going to get a octa-core Exynos 7420 chipset. That's 4 gigabytes of RAM, Android 6.0 with an available upgrade to Nougat when it becomes available on the Galaxy Note 5. I think you can get it now if you root the device, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that. So we're still running 6.0 here, and we're running iOS 10.2.1 with an update to 10.3 coming on the iPhone 7. So what I want to do is let's go ahead and do a speed test. A quick small speed test on both devices here. Let me just go ahead and close these out. Close these out here and do a small speed test just to see how the speed compares on both devices. So I'm going to begin with calendar on both devices in 3, 2, let's go. And you can see, wow, that was pretty close. You let me know, guys, down below. Going home here, the iPhone 7 is going to go home quicker because the Galaxy Note 5 has a physical button, the iPhone 7 has a capacitive touch key. So the iPhone 7 rockets back to the home screen really quickly. Let's go into calculator on both devices in 3, 2, 1. And the iPhone 7, the clear winner there. Coming home here, let's go into clock on both devices. And you should see the iPhone 7 takes that one as well. Coming home, the iPhone 7, let's go into YouTube. And the Galaxy Note 5 loads YouTube quicker. Let's go into Geico ad. You can see the Galaxy Note 5 and then the iPhone 7. So YouTube looks to be better optimized for the Android platform. Let's go into Appy Geek or Pi Geek, whatever you want to call it. Looks like the iPhone 7 rockets there first over the G Note 5. Pretty nice stuff there, iPhone 7 coming home. And let's go into Play Store, App Store. iPhone 7 again. So iPhone 7 looking to be a quicker phone all around than even the Exynos version of the Note 5. Let me go ahead and put a weather widget in here so we can do weather here on the G Note 5. So let's scroll down and let me grab a weather widget here. Just grab one, stick it right there, and let's go ahead and do weather really quickly. You should see the iPhone 7 again coming home. So a little bit shocking. I thought this Exynos Note 5 was going to keep up with the iPhone 7. Go into settings. Looks like the iPhone 7 again coming home. Let's go into Twitter. And the iPhone 7 would have loaded that first. Let's go into voice recorder. So let me find the voice recorder on here. You can see, look about the same there. I'm going to give that one a tie. Let's go into Instagram on both devices. Let me find Instagram here. You should see, looks about the same. So maybe the Note 5 a little bit quicker there. Like I say, guys, I'm looking through a camera, so if you guys see something different, just go ahead and comment them down below so everyone knows that, hey, that one was off. It was actually this app that opened first. I would appreciate that. Let's go into eBay here on the Note 5. And looks like the Note 5 is going to lose that one on eBay. Coming home here, let's go into Amazon. You should see iPhone 7 beats the Note 5 on Amazon. So iPhone 7 is taking the win in pretty much every test here. Let's go ahead and try the camera on both devices. iPhone 7 again coming home. Temple Run. Now we're looking at a game here. Going into Game Center, we're not going to do that, but the iPhone 7 would have took that. Let's go into Jetpack Joyride. And you see the iPhone 7 well ahead of the Note 5 there. So iPhone 7, probably the better gamer, but the Note 5 is one of the best gaming devices on the planet if you're looking for Android gaming. Let's go into music. And you see the iPhone 7 with the win there. So overall, in terms of that simple quick speed test, I would say that the iPhone 7 is the quicker phone in terms of just the first time opening apps. But let's go ahead and run through them again in multitasking. You could see the calendar, iPhone 7 again, clock, iPhone 7 again, YouTube, coming home, Appy Geek, iPhone 7 again, reload there in the Note. About the same there on that one. Let's go into settings. Let's go into Twitter. Let's go into voice recorder. Had to reload again on the Note. Let's go into Instagram. Had to reload again on the Note. Let's go into eBay. And the Note's letting me down here. I still think it's one of the best devices ever made, but it's letting me down here. Going to eBay. Let's go into Amazon. And the iPhone 7, a win again for the iPhone 7. So you can see that the iPhone 7 is the faster multitasking device here. So if you're looking for multitasking, speed in general, the iPhone 7 is quicker. But if you're asking yourself, should I go from a Note 5 to an iPhone 7? What am I going to do? Like, what am I going to lose here? What am I going to gain? So I think what you're going to gain, first of all, let's talk about the positive. I think what you're going to gain is a better or a more reliable software experience. I'm not going to say, you know, a better software experience because that's totally subjective. You might like Android more. But I think that the iPhone 7 is more consistently buttery smooth and reliable than the Note 5. The Note 5 is still incredibly reliable. I mean, we're talking very slightly here. I'm not talking drastically more reliable. I'm just saying overall the consistency of this Apple operating system here, I think is just slightly edges the TouchWiz here on the Note. Now applications I did find to crash a little bit more on iOS than on Android, but the buttery smoothness of the platform, it just feels very consistent, very good here on the iPhone. Now if you want a gaming device, the iPhone 7 is going to be the better gamer. And another thing about the iPhone 7, if you're the type of person who likes to transfer storage files over from your phone to your computer, the storage built into the iPhone 7, especially if you go with like a 128 gig, is much faster than what you're going to find on the Note 5. It just transfers files a lot quicker. Now, in terms of the camera, just like I said in my S7 video, if you watch that one, on the iPhone 7, you're gonna get a more realistic looking camera here. So pictures will turn out super realistic looking. And on the Note 5, they're gonna turn out realistic looking if you manually control them. But on auto mode, they turn out very saturated, very punchy, and very like truer than life. So they're not like realistic life colors, but they look better than real life in my opinion and my experience. But you might differ. You might think, I don't like that oversaturated look of the Galaxy Note 5. And on the Galaxy Note 5, if I go into settings and under display, you can actually change the screen modes to look like the basic mode of the iPhone 7. So I think the basic mode looks just like the iPhone 7's screen over here in terms of the colors. So very bland and not very punchy here for the colors. So also you have the screen mode where you can go ahead and put adaptive display, which is kind of like True Tone on the iPad Pro. But yeah, so with the Galaxy Note 5, you also get the pen. You're gonna lose the pen functionality here on the iPhone 7. So I think that's a major downgrade, a major hit you're taking if you get rid of your Note 5 and you go to an iPhone 7. I don't think that's a smart move. And but hey, if you guys don't like the pen, that's cool. You don't find a need for the pen, that's cool as well. Now, you're also going to gain probably better ergonomics with the iPhone 7. It's a very nice, comfortable phone, and it has reachability. And I miss reachability from time to time on a Samsung phone versus, the iPhone. So reachability is handy here on the iPhone 7. Now with the Galaxy Note 5, you're going to have multitasking features that are going to allow you to split the screen on the application. So I would say you're getting a less productivity based phone with the iPhone 7. You're getting more of a smartphone, whereas here you're getting a productivity powerhouse here. So what are the overall conclusions? Nick, I got a Note 5. I'm thinking about getting an iPhone 7. Or Nick, should I get an iPhone 7 or should I get a Note 5? And my answer to that is I would probably, between these, I would choose the Note 5 because I personally just love the phone. I think it's more productive. I think it has a much better screen, and it does have fast charging, not better battery life, about the same battery life, but It does have fast charging. Cameras are phenomenal on the Note 5. It's still a phenomenal smartphone, but in terms of going from the Note 5 to the iPhone 7, I actually think that is a downgrade. That's my take on it, but I want to hear your opinions. So drop them down below. What do you think? Do you think the iPhone 7 is a better phone? Comment that down below. Let's get into a chat about that. Help anybody out looking for this specific question, this specific answer to this video. This was Nick here helping to master your technology. Be sure to be well. Like the video if you enjoyed it. I will catch you all in the next one, and peace.